Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Jujutsu Craft. Last time, we went searching for a bunch of these structures from the JJSK structure. The warehouse has a bunch of goodies in it. It has the Tomb of the Stars, but, well, it has the structure that's supposed to lead to the Tomb of the Stars. I'm trying to talk here. But apparently the dimension isn't... Uh, one second. Literally every single word I say, just suddenly the super loud noise effect. Anyways, yeah, the Tomb of the Stars, it's in with this add-on, but it doesn't actually teleport you to the dimension. Apparently they removed this for some reason or something. I don't know. It feels like a lot of the add-ons, they're getting constant updates. They're still super well updated, but it feels like there's some stuff that they said was in, like, under documentation from 2 years ago, and I guess it got reworked and taken back out or something. I don't know. So, no Tomb of the Stars for us, and other than that, I think the only real technique we tried out was Muta's, which, it's really cool. It also has some problems with it, though. Yeah, we can summon a giant, awesome robot. The problem, once again, the sound balancing on a lot of these techniques is kind of broken. I literally had to I literally had music down to 1% master volume, and it was still all the way up in, like, the danger zone, like, this is too loud on OBS, so that's cool. Yeah, it's really cool. It's got some cool attacks. It's a little hard to use, though. Can I cancel it with that? No, it is just eternally here. Where is, this thing? So yeah, giant cool robot. It's a really fun technique. And then you obviously have, like, your little army of, like, tiny little puppets as well that I can't turn on because I'm in peaceful mode. So, yeah, it's a fun technique. It's not great for using. And we used it to fight Aizen. Like, the Aizen, here. A literal unkillable mob. But he legitimately couldn't kill us and the robot either. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, this mod has some, like, goofy fun stuff that's not actually from JJK in it. Like, I've never watched Bleach, but I know he's supposed to be, like, super powerful and, like, one of the main bad guys in that series. Anyways, today, what are we getting up to? Time to just start rapid firing through more techniques. We have 5 mobs left to fight from the add-on, but they're all, like, boss level stuff. Like, we got a Yuki, we got a Chozo, a Dabura, a Gojo, and an Yuji Itadori. But I think this is, like, really high-end Yuji. So, who's next? Arata Nita is work in progress, can't use it. Urahime, we tried Gakuganji, Usami, Ui Lerue, or Leru, not entirely sure. Oh, it's that one. So what is in here? Overhead, heart catch, cute honey. Okay, so it's just heart catch. It activated... Okay, so heart catch just activated a new set of moves, so let's turn that back off. And other than that, it's just cutie honey, right? Which I think was also available in the other one. So let's just pull out an insect real quick. That tends to be our good training dummy. There. Oh, instant. I was curious why the mojito stuff was popping up. So, cutie honey. That did... Cutie honey. That's not doing anything? I'm confused. Let's try Heart Catch now. Oh, Heart Catch has, like, a giant hand on us now. That's okay. Oh, it has 1,000 health, so it's not like that thing's gonna be super easy to destroy. So we have our little friend now. We have basic overhead attack. It's a little bit loud. Why does it feel like everything's just, like, louder now? Push. Okay, that seemed effective. Okay, it is... Why is it so much louder? Like, I guess there's like a giant cave system down here now? Oh, I guess we're Why are you louder? What happened here? Did I mess up my... Push. No, 1 second, let me adjust volumes. Maybe I had master volume down at like 15 and I thought it was up 20. Let's try that. That might be a little bit better. Push. I pressed the button and it didn't activate. So push, just send a hand forward. It does like a little bit of damage. It's okay, I guess. Okay. That's just pretty nice. Next up is grab. It missed. Fighting Mahito and Jogo in a cave sounds like a bad idea. Grab just sort of rushes forward and grabs them, does a little bit of damage. Ow. Grab it. And by little bit, I mean apparently 2. Next up is evade. Okay, I don't want to be there. What exactly does evade do? It looks like... Yeah, it, like, grabs me? I'm not sure. Let's try to get away from those two and, like, use it on... Evade. Can I, like, click and hold it to stay in it longer? Okay, it's not actually... It picks me up and, like, sort of drags me into the air, but it doesn't protect me from damage, and it just immediately drops me back down? Why would I ever use that? That feels weird. And then Cutie Honey, which appears to do literally nothing besides waste cursed energy and go on cooldown. Hold on, does that even waste energy? Yeah, it does. It wastes energy and does nothing and puts everything on cooldown. So it's very... Oh, there's push. I like push. Push is decent, and I guess grab's okay. But, like, it's pretty basic. It's not amazing. Yeah, this one's definitely not making it onto a list of my favorites. Let's give it its Mahito shot, I guess. Yeah, curse power. 4,000 me. Just make it just go forwards a little bit. And push. I missed. It's also a little bit hard to hit, apparently. I didn't really think it was going to be. Push. Okay, it doesn't do a lot. Grab him. It didn't grab. Reverse curse. I keep pressing the wrong button. Grab it. Did that actually do anything? It doesn't really look like it. Grab. Oh, okay. So you can, like, grab it like that and, like, move them around? Yeah, this is definitely not super high-class move. I like push. Grab is kind of fun. But that's pretty much where this is maxing out. Just, like, a little bit of goofy. Yeah, not amazing. Definitely better skills. Kind of some fun to be had with it. Next up, as I said, we're rapid firing. We're going to give like a little bit of a test anything. Kenjaku, I'm going to come back to. Next up, Mimiko. That's Rope Girl. We already tried this one, right? Yes, we already tried Rope Girl. Aruta. Miracle. Okay, that's expensive. Oh, yeah. It gave us Shigemo, so it's Haruta Shigemo, if I remember correctly. This is the one with, like, the hand sword who, completely got annihilated by Nanami. Okay. Miracles. I still have the hand. It's a minute-long cooldown. And once again, I have no idea what I did. 1 second. Okay, I think I understand what extension technique does. I just went back to Laraway for a moment to double check it. Yeah, still no idea what a Cutie Honey does. Am I still in peaceful mode? Okay, I did turn myself back to peaceful mode and didn't switch back. So, can't showcase this with Laraway, but if we head back to Haruta real quick, lag. Be good game? The answer appears to be maybe. Anyways, miracles. We're supposed to just permanently have the luck effect? Or we're supposed to randomly get the luck effect sometimes? Does that do anything? Have they made it so luck does something other than make you better at fishing? If the answer is no, this is truly a pointless technique. No idea. The wiki says it's supposed to randomly give you luck sometimes, and that miracles is supposed to guarantee you have the luck effect. Let's see. Avoid death by gathering luck. Provides luck effect to the player every certain tick. Default 250 seconds. The luck effect is provided if you use miracles. The skill can misfire every once in a while and give unluck instead. Hold on. I need something that can definitely kill me. Hey, Mahito. No, Maharaga. Like you can... Oh, I'm still on the whole unluck thing. And now I can't... Oh, that's domain. I can't switch back to the actual luck mode. I'm stuck in unluck mode because of the extension technique. Extension technique is actually reversal technique, apparently. Yeah, I have given myself unluck now. There's miracles. It's back now. That was weird. Is this just broken? I think the technique's broken. I'm supposed to have the luck technique. Whatever that means. Whatever that actually means. There's supposed to be something where it's like helps me stay alive. But it's... Yep, this one... Either I'm just completely misunderstanding how this is supposed to work, or it's not working. Either way, and without, like, actually knowing that luck has been changed in some way, the only thing I know that luck does in base game is makes you better at fishing. It's literally pointless for everything else. So, that's not great. It's either not working, or it is working and it's useless. So... Not exactly high tier. Like, the only thing we saw, this character was getting completely annihilated. So, yeah, hard to... Not good. Nanako is next up on the list. Oh, this is the cell phone girl. You specifically need to hold the phone to use it. Makes sense. Capture and selfie. Let's pull out our insect friend. Capture. Okay. No charge up, just instantly activates and instantly just destroys. Okay. Selfie. It puts me in the frame? Every other time I've seen that frame technique, it's been a bad thing. So why would it be a good thing here? Does it save me from... Selfie. Okay, it's a defective barrier. Okay. It helps at least a little bit. Selfie. How much does a normal one of those do? Because I'm still taking like a heart when that activates. How much does your explosion attack do? Do your explosion attack, please. What is Selfie doing? Selfie seems actively bad. I mean, capture seems to be at least decent. It can one-shot insect, which isn't actually a high bar, but it is something, I guess. Does this character have a wiki page? And is the wiki page at all useful? Capture yourself to become invincible for just a moment, is what it says. Hold on. Wrong button. I'm good. Oh, okay. It is really hard to time it, but it is like true invincibility for like a second. You just have to know when to activate it. That makes it actually... Oops, I used the wrong skill there. I did not mean to actually kill it there. That's a little bit scary. Selfie's a little too hard to use, in my opinion. Like, if it was 3 seconds, I think it would still be hard to use, but it's literally a second. And most attacks, they hit you, and then they keep hitting you for a moment. I don't know. I think this one has been debuffed a little bit too much. I don't remember this character being that strong in the actual series. So like them only having like a moment of true immortality, I guess makes sense. Okay, that's at least a little bit easier to hit. Yeah, the odds of me ever actually managing to use Selfie reliably are basically 0. But if you have a moment, you know you're about to get hit by like a red or something, and you can see it coming, I guess activating that just as Gojo launches it or something is okay. Let's do this. Capture. Capture stuns them. The only problem is that it has like a 20-second cooldown. So while it does okay damage to Maharaga one time, you only get to hit him with it one time. So you know what? It's another one where it's kind of fun. I guess this one requires some like really good skill with it though. You're gonna get one stun off reliably against an opponent like Maharaga. Although I guess this is basically just not an anti-Maharaga skill, but I think I could see it being at least somewhat good against some other opponents. So you know what? It's a skill-based one. I do not have the skill for it, but I can see it being kind of fun under the right circumstances. Next up on the chopping block, though, Jiro. Antithesis and Inverse. Expansion of the technique exchanged with Black Flash. Jiro... Expansion... I don't know what that means. Also, I forgot to double check this. Since I know what this is now, press K to do that. No, I didn't really expect her to have one, but figured I'd double check. Is there anyone else with a reverse technique that I didn't check out? We already tried with Rika. I don't know. I don't feel like heading back through everyone. We're just gonna head back to Jiro and do this. Who is this? Give us the knife. Is this... I don't expect this one to be great. I don't remember this character. I think it's... Is it one of the guys who was there in Shibuya? It's like one of the guys that was working with the person who summoned Toji, I think? Inverse. Inverse true, inverse false. And if I put on that... Inverse true, okay, all it does is inverse. And inverse is what exactly? Insect, you want to try hitting me? Inverse is, yeah, you die. Like, huh? Huh? Hold on. Inverse is off, right? Inverse off? Oh, hold on. Inverse true. Hold on. Is this... Yeah, that's still just... Hold on. I think this one has a wiki page. 1 second. Okay, so... The wiki says we're supposed to have a different attack. Maybe only specifically when I'm holding the knife. Nope. So, we only have one attack when we're supposed to have 2. Apparently, this is supposed to do is essentially make weak attacks strong and strong attacks weak, if I had to guess. The wiki says something about percentages, but I don't know entirely what that means. it basically just says invert strong attacks into weak attacks and vice versa. And then it says 30, 60, 90%. I have no idea. I mean, so Insect is a weakest special grade. So, like, he becomes kind of strong. Turn inverse on. Okay, so this is one, don't keep it on, just switch it on and off for different attacks. Like, switch it on before you take a, blue or something. But for, like, basic attacks, like, punches from various characters, just keep it off. In theory, it could be relatively strong. If you didn't have to feather it that much? Hold on, is it? Yeah, my basic attack is the other mouse button I have set up just does like the basic attack. So I was hoping maybe I could just like turn it on and off on a whim just with that and have the other one be for switching between different attack types. I don't know. In theory, this sounds kind of cool. In practice, though, it falls into the same thing as, like, Selfie. Where, like, maybe under the right circumstances, I might make good use of it. But under most situations, I'm just not going to... This is another very high skill-based one. Where, like, turn it on for, like, a couple of seconds before major hits. And then just turn it back off when you're in, like, brute combat like this. That was a situation where it was maybe best to turn it on. But the problem is I also have to know an attack is coming, switch back to it, fast barrage attack and overhead attack. This is, like, specifically good... If I could, like, force Gojo to do, like, Hollow Purple. It would be, like, specifically good right then. There's that. I don't know. This one, in theory, I think it's a cool technique. It's maybe just not an attack that I would enjoy using all that much. Like, maybe if a bit more training, figuring out how it works, knowing exactly which attacks should be inverted and which ones shouldn't. I don't know. I think that this is a attack that is gonna... That isn't a type of a technique where, like, in a situation where you can, like, use any of your skills at a time. Like, honestly, if it had, like, the whole ability system from Tensura instead, where you could have, like, 3 on different keybinds, and you can activate it on a whim like that, it would become, like, super powerful. But where I have to switch manually between overhead, barrage, and everything else, like, trying to get back to it in time to actually stop those attacks is just, like, it's not very feasible under most situations. But I landed a Black Flash. That means I can win Maharaga fight easily without it. Okay. Like, inverse off. No. Switch back. Oh, antithesis. There it is. It did nothing. Our other attack finally showed up. Oh, hold on. Antithesis. Oh, okay. So once you land a black, you need to be in the zone in order to use other technique. That makes more sense. Switch HP and location with opponent. Ugh, game not happy. Game not happy. Are we? 1 second. We better now? Hopefully. And as I go to use it, I'm no longer allowed to use it, I guess? Inverse on. Okay. Why? Why did it show up for like a moment, and now I can't use it again? Yeah, that's working as intended. That works awful. Huh. Yeah. Either that's just not working or that doesn't work well. I don't know. That's another technique with where I think that's like a problem of how like JJK works. Like if JJK works if the mod works slightly differently just as a baseline with like how you switch between techniques, or if inverse was set to like the default technique, so you could turn it on and off by like a single button press, that would be like really strong. But as it stands with how it functions there, I don't know. I think I like it in theory, but I think the execution of the technique just struggles a little bit. Anyways, let me clear clear out all of that real quick, and then we're gonna move on to another one. Okay, death markers cleared. Next up, Ogami. Okay, this is work in progress, but it looks like we can actually select it. Jujutsu technique Ogami 5. That's just the same technique as like the fox flame thing, it looks like. Oh, huh? What just happened? That was a blood technique. Work in progress cursed speech. Huh. Oh, that's... What is... Huh. Is this like truly random? Binding, binding, binding. This is just activating a random technique from some other attack. That was just like a... Huh. Oh, that's just a shatter. Oh, the game is not happy right now. There's the black tornado. This is really funny. Like, in theory, this is... Oh, we got the same technique twice in a row. Interesting. So, it doesn't... Like, the odds of hitting the exact same technique twice out of all the techniques are weird. Like, if it was, like, actually every single technique we could choose from, like, the odds of that would be, like, super low. So I don't know if that's what happened. It feels like... Convergence? We got Wing King? Okay. Divine Flame open? Yeah, this is just activating a random technique. Okay. I kind of love that. I kind of love that. That's just a lot of fun. But the problem is, I have no say in what happens. Like, I have... Oh. Is that me? It might have been me. I don't know. Oh, that's a cleave. Yeah, it literally is just saying, okay, activate the button. It costs $250. Oh, there's an Ume technique. We got a Divine Flame open and a cleave and an Ume technique. That's just a basic slash. Okay, we can just get the attack, though. That's a little bit sad. That something happened and then it just slashed. Okay, it looks like it can activate it. It's not doing the basic attack. It just activates a slash after whatever technique lands for some reason. Okay, Blood Wave. Okay. This is a really funny technique, but there's not a really good way to test this now, is there? Like, yeah, you just get a random technique out of any technique in the mod. What was that? It sounded like something was going to activate and then nothing did, so it's hard to tell. Ooh, Icefall. Yeah. This is really funny. There's a lot of dumb luck to this, though. What was that? I recognize a lot of the attacks we're getting. But, like, some of them are activating weird. It feels like we can get techniques that just don't work with like, random. Ooh. Yeah. It's funny technique. Ooh, that's the second time we get that one. That's actually a decent technique. There, you can get a lot of, like, really, really good stuff, but you have no idea what it's going to be. Ow! Oh, work in progress, basically gifted. Okay. Ow! Who is doing that? Oh! We got the giant earth spear, too. Yeah, this is a really fun technique. I cannot leave the pit. They will not let me. I just got Mystical Beast Amber? Sadly, you don't all the... You know what? Mystical Beast Amber is actually really bad for this technique, isn't it? Because, like, it's not like it gives you access to the other stuff. You get, like, the boost and whatnot, but that's still just, like, that's just putting yourself on a timer. It is weird that I can get, like, the hold to activate techniques, too, though. There's another Blood Wave. It really feels like this can give you just about anything, though. So you know what? Really funny technique. I could just stand here, like, holding the button, activating, like, a million different techniques. I think we get the gist of it. This is just a pure luck one. You can get something, like, super strong, like Mystical Beast Amber for all those buffs. Or you can just keep getting... That's like a really bad one I can think of. Like the rope one. I didn't see the rope one activate at all. But like if it did, that's like a really, really bad technique. Game's not happy. I think I should probably go somewhere else now. They have created like a giant cave system and are just constantly spawning. Okay, so on to the next technique. Ogami might be one of my favorites so far, just because it's really goofy. Ag Mask we tried, Bio we tried, Illusion, Abina Clothes. Oh yeah, we still have Winking on. This wouldn't change that out. So, Illusion, what have we got? Illusion, Work in Progress, Black Coffin. Okay, it spawns like a clone that disappears after a moment. Illusion. Yeah, a work in progress. It like spawns something. It looks like they... It only takes a singular hit, but it does draw aggro away from you. So when that's working fully, that might be really fun. Black Coffin. Deeping Crest of Turbidity? Huh. If only that actually went where I was looking. Okay. So I can't, like, aim at a target. It went through them. I have to aim at the ground at underneath the target's feet. Got it. Let's see. It looks like that also had something going on with it. Like, the longer I held it, it looks like it's going to activate something else. Seeping Crest, Arrogant Vessel, Boiled Forth and Deny, Grow Numb and Flicker, Disrupt Sleep, Crawling Queen of Iron, Eternally Self-Destructing Doll of Mud, Unite, Repulse, Fill with Soil and Know Your Own Powerlessness. Is this gonna kill me? I mean, it looks really cool. If I can land it, it looks like it could be pretty powerful. Out of curiosity, do we have a special domain? Nope. No, we do not. I also cannot activate my technique in here. My technique is also not sure hit. Ow, no. It feels... For some reason, none of these add-on techniques, they all have like the basic domain. But like a lot of them don't feel like their actual techniques are sure hitting inside the domain. Which is the whole point of the domain. The whole point of the domain is sure hit. And it feels like just so many things just don't sure hit for some reason. It's weird. Let's do this because it's going to be faster than waiting on stuff. Why didn't I just use the other command? That's the faster way of doing it. Let's try this one more time. Since apparently I can't hit it against insect, let's try hitting it against Mahabharata. And the entire game lags. Activate it. Okay, I trapped it. Cool. Grow, numb, and flicker. I didn't get a full charge off. 3, 4. All of that. For that. Yeah, this technique's work in progress. I'm assuming this is getting some sort of like a major buff at some point, because that should have done way more. An attack like that should not do 20 damage and then instantly get healed back off. Seep and creep. Come on. I'm just gonna keep holding the ability button. I'm either gonna be dead when we come back. Repulse. Nope. Nope, it kept going until the very end. And of course I got stunned. I truly hate the stun system. Like, I think I truly hate this system. Like, it just feels so unbalanced, where, like, anything the player tries to do, you're just gonna get stopped constantly, but it's almost impossible to stun the enemies in return. Try this one more time. Seeping Cray, Arrogant Wrestle. Oh, I fell 3 blocks. It gets to, like, the 3rd to last one, and then the entire game freezes. And I get stun locked before... Oh! Okay, I landed it, but Maharaga has already adapted to it. It did 40 damage to a Maharaga after it should have already been adapted to it. That's something, at least. I don't know. I have an idea. Let's do this. Let's just go somewhere else. Let's game mode C. And not adventure. Game mode C. And if I spawn in a Maharaga and I just like full charge one, could it kill it if Maharaga wasn't adapted? Actually doing this in practice is borderline impossible. Well, like, let's say you somehow manage to do it. Unite, repulse, fill with soil, and know your own powerlessness. Fully charged. Was the insta-kill because of that? Did the Maharaga just despawn? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen Maharaga despawn like that. So, I think that was the technique. Nope, Maharaga just keeps despawning. Okay. 2, 3, Yeah, this technique. There's a reason this technique is work in progress. It needs serious upgrades. Like, that is super expensive and super hard to land, and it does basically nothing. Yeah, this technique will be really good, will be really cool when it's actually working. Like, it looks awesome. I just wish it worked. Anyways, might as well look at SO real quick, and then we're gonna end off. Like, try to get through as many as we can, get through an entire column, besides Kenjaku. Let's go back into survival mode. Should be in here somewheres, or not. Game mode S. Cool. So, SO, one of the, things. Decay, Rot Technique, Blood Waves, Maximum Wing King, and Kingdom of Blood. Decay, true. Corrosion. I'm gonna assume that this is probably just a weaker version of, like, the blood techniques that, Chozo has. So, Decay on. I would have like, when you're fighting Chozo, when you're fighting them, if they land a hit on you, you get the blood poison technique. That's what I was expecting Decay to do, but it doesn't look like it. So what is Decay doing? I don't think it's doing anything. It's on. It has an effect corrosion, but it doesn't appear to work or do much. Rot technique. Okay, did that do blood poisoning? Oh yeah, does blood poisoning not work on insects, maybe? I don't, on, curse spirits? I don't remember. Maybe it doesn't. I think it might just work on, like, sorcerer characters. So, rot technique's not great. It's just sort of there. It's just like a little short-range, like, spammable sort of, technique. That is so short-range you can't actually use it. Cool. There we go. So that one landed. Blood waves is just like the basic blood waves, right? Like you summon it, it follows your cursor a little bit, and you could just sort of do this and like land a bunch of hits. Okay. Wing King, or maximum Wing King as it's called. Yeah, it's just this technique. Which, I mean, I really like this technique. That's a bad sound. And Kingdom of Blood. Yeah, this is just a weaker version of Chozo's technique. Like, Chozo doesn't have the rot and the decay. But it's essentially the same thing, just a weaker version. Like, that's what I was expecting anyways. Does it have an extension technique? Nope, nothing changed there. I assume that anything that gets extension like that is going to say got extension. I didn't check oh yes, I did check Chiro for the extension. Bag Mask, I'm assuming, doesn't have something. It's just clone summon. Reverse. Yeah, nope, nothing there. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's cancel clone. Fire. Yeah, nothing there. And I guess I didn't check illusion either for an extension technique. Yeah, nope. I'm sure there's something else somewhere that has that extension style, but I'm not going to look through everything over again. We got through an entire column, -1, plus 1 over here, or 2 over here that we hadn't tried yet. Oh wait, no, only 1. These other 2 were just fully work in progress. You can select them. That's probably a pretty good place to end things off. Some of them are goofy, some of them are fun. A lot of them kind of suffer, a couple of them suffer from like the system from the game, like how they work. And some of them just don't work at all. So, I don't know. it's fun to check all these techniques, but there's not a whole lot of winner techniques in here. Anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I meant to fight these other opponents and I completely forgot. Well, I guess we'll start going through those ones next time. But I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. I want to thank everyone one more time for watching, and a special thank you to the channel members, Yamato Tanagura, Goddess of the Starfilled Void, and Omello. Thank you 3 so much for the extra support. For real now, take care, everybody.